Hello everyone, we are starting a new game today, and it was going to be Dreamfall chapters, but I've decided to wait until Final Cut, so instead we are playing A Golden Wake, which is made by our good friend Grundislav of Grundislav Games, or if you've ever watched any of the Let's Ruins, he sang those the Naked Jesus song and the Let's Ruin Police Quest 3 song. Great songs. But this is a very different toned game compared to the Let's Ruins. And it's published by our good friends Wedgedi Games, who made the Blackwell games. So, and also it has a beautiful soundtrack, yeah, by Preet Gresser. Anyway, rather than just, continually going, yes, great music, let's go on to new game. That it is. That's a great opening scene. So yes, it's a work of fiction, although he's based it rather historically. Kind of a bit like Gabriel Knight, where there's, some real things, but some very not real things as well. But there's no voodoo in this, so it would not quite like that. Still more historically set. Or more based in reality. And here we are in New York City. Winter 1921. And in 5 years' time,
well, Alfie, old boy, looks like it's another day, another dollar.
Mm-hmm. So this is Alfie Banks, and this is our main character, and it's a very simplified
Murderer
interface.
uses telephone to lure victim. Get your newspapers here. Only 5 cents.
Here we go, we've got a newsboy we can look at. That's Lyle, the newsboy. He usually stands around during the day selling papers, and is good for a quick chat now and then. Now, because I did a lot of beta testing for this game, I haven't actually played it since a little bit before it came out. Hello, Gabriel. Sorry,
Papers, get your papers
sitting on the
here.
table in front of me, just
5
offering me his
cents per
hand to
copy.
shake. But this actually used to be an actual newsstand rather than a person you could speak to.
Good morning, Mr. Banks.
Hello.
Good morning, Lyle.
Are you cold? Standing around in less clothing than I am.
Aren't you cold standing out here in this weather?
A little, but I have to work. Otherwise, I'll be cold and hungry.
Ain't that the truth?
So, what's the news of the day?
I could tell you all of it, but then I wouldn't make any money, would I? If you want the news, buy yourself a paper. They're only a nickel.
A
You're
nickel?
a shrewd businessman, Lyle. Ever thought about going into real estate?
No, sir.
Have a good day, Lyle.
You too, Mr. Banks.
Maybe we'll save you. Morrison Banks, real estate sales. Established 1886. The company co-founded by your father and your employer for the past 10 years. Hello, chaps.
Morning, fellas. What's the good word?
Good morning, Banks.
Penultimate.
Banks.
That's
Horse
a good word.
feathers. Why is it so hot in here?
Oh,
Morris apparently has a chill. He set the heating on as high as it goes this morning.
it's like
Suggs
we're
and
made
I
out
had
of
to
money.
prop the door open so we didn't sweat to death.
We must be raking in a fair amount this month if he can afford to do that.
I'm gonna walk on over here.
I sure wish that kid outside would pipe down.
I know what you mean, Larry. He's giving me a headache.
Ah, he's a fine young lad. And yeah, so we've got our inventory and very nice Art Deco artwork and our settings. What settings do we have? Voice, subtitles, subtitles only. No, voice and subtitles work for me. And of course we've got achievements and designer commentary, if you want to hear Francisco's lovely voice. You're a bit preoccupied at the moment. Work can wait a bit. No, your head isn't cold. Alright, let's talk to Murphy and Suggs. Mathi?
Got a minute, Murphy?
Sure, but I'm still on the clock.
So let's talk about work.
Everything going all right with you, Murphy?
Yep, everything's copacetic.
Copacetic, good word.
Sales going okay for you?
Could be a lot worse. Could be a lot better, too. You ever going to share your good fortune with us, Banks?
What do you mean?
You always seem to manage to get the best leads. That's pretty lucky, don't you think?
Well, he's a
I'm
pretty
not
lucky
sure
guy.
I like what you're implying, Murphy.
Oh.
Not implying, just observing. Anyway, let's drop it.
I'll let you get back to work.
Mm-hmm.
And of course we've got Suggsy over here.
Suggs,
Yeah, Banks?
how are you today, Suggs?
I can't really complain.
Oh, that's
well,
good.
I mean, I could complain, but who would listen?
Murphy?
How are your sales going this week?
And not so great. I had a sweet old lady yesterday who was this close to buying an apartment for her cat.
I'm sure things will pick up.
Gabriel, we
And
should
I'm
buy
sure
you an
you'd know,
apartment.
being Morris's right hand and all.
Now, Suggs, that's hardly fair. You know we're all equal in here.
You're right. Forget I said anything.
I'll just let you get back to it.
Thanks. Oh, by the way, Banks, Morris wanted to see you. Said it was important.
Yeah.
Thanks for letting me know when I walked in, Suggs.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been a busy morning. It must have slipped my mind.
Let's have a look at the blackboard. You don't want to raise the board. Here's a lovely poster. Ooh, touch the pinup. It took some convincing, but Morris finally conceded and allowed this pinup to be placed in the office wall. I suppose it's at least tasteful. It's not nude. The blackboard lists each of the monthly sales made by each of the employees. You are currently in the lead with 27. And this is just our lovely little break room. There's a box. Spare light bulbs, yep. Assignment board. The assignment board contains each individual employee's set of leads for the day. Morris usually gives out the more promising ones to employees with better performance, which is usually you. And there's a chair which you don't feel like moving. There's another poster for Paris. Someday, you'll hope to earn enough to take a vacation in Paris. For now, this poster will have to do. And there's a lovely little wastebasket, and there's a water cooler. Let's have a little drink. Because I'm feeling very parched. Oh, actually, that's a good idea. I'm gonna sip well. Keep hydrated, kids. Keep hydrated. There's a plant, but who cares about a plant? All right, let's go see the boss. Hello.
Good morning, Evan. Suggs said you wanted to see me?
Have a seat, Alfie.
Alfie.
This doesn't seem like a conversation that's going to be pleasant.
We're
I'm
gonna have to
afraid
let
it
you go.
isn't. You know I'm not the type to beat around the bush, so here's the long and the short of it. We're not doing well. Sales are minimal and the competition is popping up all over town like a bad rash.
Except for
I hate
you.
to do it, but we're going to have to let someone go.
That
I
someone's gonna have to be
see.
you.
Who did you have in mind?
That's mainly why I asked to see you, Alfie. You have more contact with Suggs and Murphy, so I think this decision should be yours.
Oh.
Well, I'm kind of on the spot here, but
Now I know that Francisco did this so that you feel like the stakes are, your choices mean something right at the beginning, but this moment, we're too early on the game. This is just to make you feel immersed in the story. I don't like Murphy.
I think Murphy should be the one let go. He means well, but he just doesn't perform as well as he could.
Very well, if that's what you think, then I trust your judgment. Thank you for your help, Alfie. It's always appreciated.
Anything else you need?
Not at the moment. Go ahead and check the assignment board in the break room for today's leads.
Okay.
Will do.
We were just there, but we'll go have another check. We just got a look at your poster. Morris has a poster from last year Olympic Games. Apparently he likes men in tight things. So they are now both in the break room and they're talking about us. They were listening to what we were talking about.
And the son of a bitch says clear as day he means well, but doesn't perform as well as he could.
Well,
can you believe
you
it?
shouldn't be
I'd be performing
listening in
3
anyway.
times as well if Golden Boy didn't take all the good leads first.
Ooh.
I mean, just because he's Hiram's son doesn't entitle him to...
Hello,
Quiet,
fellas.
somebody's coming.
Gentlemen,
Hello, Banks. Your meeting with Morris go well?
I would say so, yes.
Great to hear. Well, Murphy and I better get back to work.
We're totally not going to screw you over in a minute. The assignment board... Oh, yeah, we already knew about this. Let's get our assignments. You scan the sheet for the lead correspondent to you, making a mental note of the name and the phone numbers you prepare for another day at work. Wow, you can remember names and phone numbers, like a whole heap of them. That's impressive, yo. I would, have written them down.
Time to make some magic.
Yeah.
Operator, connect me to the Stamford residence in Bensonhurst, if you would, please. Hello, is this Ms. Irene Stamford? Yes, hello. This is Alfred Banks calling from Morrison Banks. I just
I
wanted
want
to
your
follow
money.
up on the deposit you put down in the apartment in Flatbush.
Flatbush.
No, thank you very much, Mr. Contis. A pleasure doing
Oh.
business with you.
I wonder if he has a daughter called
5
Jocelyn.
sales in 30 minutes. I think that might be a new record.
Alfie, can you come here a moment?
Alfie?
What is it, Evan?
I'm running late for the weekly shareholders meeting. Could you lock up my office for me?
Sure.
Of course.
Here's the key. I'll be back shortly.
Dude, you can close your own door. Wow, does it really take that long to lock the door? Oh,
What on earth was that?
Sounds like Suggs is being his clumsy old self as usual.
uh-huh. Or is he? First, let us lock the office, because that's what we were told to do. And then we'll go check out
Let
on...
me know if you need any help in there.
Yeah. Yes, I do need your help. Oh, wow.
Suggs, what's going on?
I was trying to change a light bulb and slipped. But I'm
There's
fine.
nothing wrong with
All
the
that's
light
hurt is
bulb.
my pride.
No.
Here, let me help you clean up.
Thanks, Banks. I have to get back to it now.
What could have Murphy been up
That was a
to
bit
in that
odd.
time? Yeah. Wasn't it? You sit back at your desk and prepare to make more calls.
Thanks. If you don't mind, I wanted to go over this sales sheet with you.
I'll see what's happened here. We're about to see it all happen though. So I'm
I'm
not
back,
gonna spoil.
Alfie. Got my key?
Yes, Evan, it's right. Odd. I thought I'd put it in my other pocket.
I
Anyway,
think you
here
might
you are.
have. It's almost like someone might have screwed you over in that time.
Alfie,
Yes?
Alfie?
where are tomorrow's leads?
What?
I beg your pardon?
The leads for tomorrow? The ones that were on my desk? They're no longer on my desk.
Well, this is what
Where
you get
have
for
they
not
gone?
locking your own door.
I have no idea. I haven't been in your office since this morning.
You know I trust you 100%, Alfie.
But I
This is
don't.
a very serious matter.
I'm aware of it. Look, I'll get Suggs and Murphy together and we'll look for them.
Or maybe you could just look under Banks.
Oh, what the?
Alfie, really? You of all
I don't know what just
people?
happened there, but apparently that, what's that called? Just sped through that. But yeah, so it's kind of obvious that Murphy has, when we went in there, he went and got the key off us and then got it and then hid it underneath our hat. Pretty small leads if they fit underneath a hat, I'm just saying. Although he looks like a dope with his hat on his desk. But yeah, so I'm just gonna stay silent because there's no good way of getting out of this situation. I still don't know what happened with the dialogue skip there. That was weird.
Silence speaks volumes, I'd say.
Oh, put a sock in it.
I'm just so angry I can't
Come now,
say
that's
words.
no way to talk to your coworkers.
Well, they're not.
Alfie, look at it from my perspective. The leads were in my office when I left and gone when I came back. You were the only one with the key and now they show up under your hat. What would you do in my shoes?
Keep it under my hat.
So does this mean I've been canned?
Yep.
I hate to do this, Alfie. You know your father and I were great friends, and you've been an asset to this company. But for now, I think you should take an indefinite leave of absence.
Do I get paid?
Fine. I see
Paid
how
leave?
it is.
Please? A little bit of paid leave?
I guess I'll see you fellas around.
Except I won't.
Hey, no hard feelings, Banks. Here you go.
I didn't screw you over, so here's a coin.
See? It ain't even wooden.
Eh. Eh.
Taking an early lunch, Mr. Banks?
No, I...
Yes.
Sure. Just taking an early lunch.
Well, if you need anything to read while you eat, I still got plenty of papers left.
Well, good. I've got exactly one coin, and I'm gonna give it to you.
Murderer uses telephone to
Look.
a victim. Get your news.
Don't suppose the news of the day can be any worse than the morning I've had. Let me have a paper, please.
That'll be a nickel.
Thanks, Lau.
A nickel. Yeah, right.
Murder, extortion, robbery. Par for the course in this city.
Oh, but look, real estate in
What's
it's in
this?
Florida.
Merrick making waves in Florida?
The article explains that there is currently a promising land boom in Miami area, especially regarding the development known as Coral Gables, which is a real place. It goes on to state that the project leader, one George E. Merrick, real person, is currently hiring a team of real estate salesmen to assist in this monumental undertaking.
Miami, eh? I've always heard that place was nothing more than glorified swampland.
But it's
But
cold.
I'll be damned if I'm just gonna roll over and freeze to death up here. When I'm finished down there, the name Banks will finally mean something again.
It
So,
won't.
Mr. Merrick, let's just see what you've got to offer.
Chapter 1. Florida, the treasure land. But, Miami, Florida. Yep, winter 1921. We're gonna cut it here once Banks is finished.
Hello, Miami. Alfie Banks. Huzzah! Oh, horse feathers. This humidity is something else.
But I'm gonna
Right.
keep wearing my jacket.
I've got my luggage claim ticket. Now I just need to find this Hotel Belmont and...
Hey there! Hello!
Hello.
You speaking to me, sir?
You see anybody else around, son? Come on over here and have a chat with old Doc Dammers, why don't you?
Which we will next time On more A Golden Wake.
I haven't got all day, Sonny. Come have a
You
chat
do.
with old
You're-
Doc and you can be on your way.
You really do have all day, buddy. Alright, we'll see you guys next time. Oh, I have save games on here I didn't realize. Boop. Good as anything. See you guys next time. Bye-bye. Hey, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to, please subscribe to my channel. I post new videos every day. And if you would like to see videos before they hit YouTube, please consider my Patreon campaign. It really helps out on my game development while I make Lana Baines. Yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.